Stepping in, Jonathan VR. And we are set for baseball here this evening. To deliver, here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Gritchick patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Ready now, Trey Mancini. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Mancini, a native Floridian. He was an 8th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned his...
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. More baseball after this on MLB Network. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 11.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Standing in now, number 8, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
In today's game, and seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Means it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, it becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Batting fourth.
Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. From the stretch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Throwing to second, and he's safe. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Into the box now, Justin Smoke. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. The 0-1 offering. Popped up. Mancini is there, and the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Striding forward now is the DH, Renato Nunez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Alberto.
Runner goes for second, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Number 8 takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. So stepping in, Rio Ruiz. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Baltimore down to their final strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Fouled away. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Toronto jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matt Shoemaker pitches well enough. Live from Petco Park on a beautiful night, this is Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the San Diego Padres. It's Interleague Baseball, next on MLB Network. Number 59 gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Max Kepler is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Myers. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Polanco, switch hitter, and he is considered among the best. He's got a solid swing from both sides, and at least in terms of making contact, there isn't a big drop-off against
to do with the fact that this guy plays.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
The right fielder.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. And he lays off there, 1-0. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Hosmer is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Jose Barrios gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour. Power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all three pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him, and he takes ball one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got one more.
Here's another 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Striding into the box, Franchy Cordero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Polanco fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Here's Manny Machado now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Machado.
Here comes the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is
and we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the second. Stepping into the box, Miguel Sano. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Sano, a 25-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
Throw on to first, and very quickly 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
The second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Popped straight up. Machado in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's had some success, 5 for 11. fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates a pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to too much.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Renfroe, base runner at first with 1 out. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Stepping up now, Francisco Mejia. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. San Diego down to their final strike. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. He'll try it again, 3-2. Scorched to third. He's right there. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Philadelphia, the center fielder.
Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Grounded up the first baseline. And this is by Moreland and down the line. A fair ball. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this top batting order.
Bradley makes the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Harper is off of first with 2 away. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Phillies 1, Red Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone. 7th and 8th inning, solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire. Now batting, Sean Rodriguez. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. all of a sudden the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
The left fielder.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today.
Third baseman,
and how
4.
lucky is this pitching staff looking at this defensive alignment? 2 Gold Glovers in the outfield. In a day and age where everybody's trying to hit the ball in the air, look for everything to get caught today.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Rodriguez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
The second baseman.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup and a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Hit hard to the right side. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Hit hard to third. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave them loaded, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's just 1 for 6.
J.D.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Martinez is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently. You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And today
The
my
first
spotlight's
baseman.
going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. He's got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in there, base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
A ball and no strikes. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with one away. Fastball laid off well below the knees. The 2-0 is chased out of the zone for strike one. Martinez on second. Moreland at first. One gone. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. So striding forward now, number 23. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with two gone in the bottom of the ninth. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. And they will get the force. And a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over. And that one run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball. Stepping into the box, Jeff McNeil. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
7 o'clock.
To third. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. And now a chance to meet the Mets. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
So the base is empty here with one away, and up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots, he was a fourth-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Boy, what a crazy AB right there, D-Row. Takes two pitches right in the strike zone, then gets on a knock on a pitch that's out of the zone.
Yeah, can't imagine that was the game plan coming into the AB, but you know what? No one will know in the box score tomorrow. That's a bullet.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 1 for 3. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Standing in, Robinson Cano. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Hicks. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Wilson Ramos is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. 2-0 count, the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error as decided. It's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early. putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Conforto waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Third.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Second inning upcoming here. Digging in now, J.D. Davis. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Cessa, the native of Mexico. He's in his third season as a major league player. 2 balls and a strike now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Now to the plate, the Mets DH, Jed Lowry. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
And this one's not close. It's in. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Chad Green.
Wind up and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. LeMahieu is under it, no problem, 1 away.
Now batting, number 6.
Digging in to try it again, Jeff McNeil. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Urshela shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next for the Mets, Peter Alonso. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Check swing grounder to the right side. Backhanded. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Mets do. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 to him now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
the left fielder.
Giancarlo Stanton now. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's a .333 hitter. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Nope.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Tight for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave...
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 4-0 the score tonight. The New York Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
The fun